Hey, folks, welcome to 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. I am Mike North, ready for, news, weather, sports. Well, today we start off. It's our Super Bowl post game. That's what we got to talk about today. First of all, until the fourth quarter, okay? We had a safety called intentional grounding. Here's intentional grounding. Are you ready? Oh, he threw the ball to nobody. A 40-yard pass down the middle of the field with receivers around is intentional grounding. Hey, Brady didn't argue about it. He was in the end zone. It's funny how you don't see that call all year, and it's called in the Super Bowl. So it was 2-0 there. Okay. Then they recover a fumble, New England, but there's too many men on the field. And then you see Eli Manning engineer a 9-play, 88-yard drive at the end of the game where Bradshaw, if you saw the game and who didn't, was supposed to fall down. I got something for Tom Coughlin and for Eli Manning. Kneel! Remember when Barber ran out of bounds, Bear fans? When are they going to learn? Kneel down. Now, what happens if the kick is blocked? What happens if they don't get it? Hey, Bradshaw did the thing he's supposed to do. You hand the ball to a running back, there's a hole big enough to drive through. What happens if nobody touches him? What happens if he dives down and nobody touches him? Is he just lay there? Because you're supposed to touch the guy. I think you go for the points. I disagree with what people were saying. Just kneel down. No, you go for the touchdown. Belichick did the right thing. They almost had enough time. Gronkowski, who was really, really hurt, worse than people thought, because if he wasn't, he played a miserable game, almost has the deflection on the Hail Mary pass with no time left on the clock. Tom Coughlin now, 4-1 against Belichick. Now, if the Patriots are the team of the decade, so to speak, and I think most people would agree from 2000 to 2007 they were, and they still get into the Super Bowl like they did now, you have to consider them the team of the decade, but Coughlin better than Belichick. Coughlin better than Belichick. Now, before everybody gets excited, here's what I'm going to tell you. Coughlin's got 2 Super Bowl wins. You know who else has 2 Super Bowl wins? Tom Flores. And if you're under 35 or 40, you can't pick him out of a lineup. Okay? Remember Tom Flores? Yeah, for the people this old, you remember Tom Flores. Anyway, this is different. This is in New York. Flores was in Oakland. Coughlin has proven himself to be a great, great football coach. I think he ticketed himself into the Hall of Fame. Eli Manning is the bigger Manning now. He's got 2 Super Bowl rings who his brothers won. He does it in his brother's house, the house that Peyton built. Peyton Manning, Eli Manning. Hey, great, great job. Great, great job here by 1-0. Now let's get to the halftime. Okay? I knew Madonna was freaked out. I knew she was insecure. But I never knew that she was so insecure that she needed 250 people at halftime to be on stage with her to sort of make her the side story. MIA, some background singer gives the finger. Instead of talking about Madonna's new album today, the way Madonna performed, I was listening to XM, the 80s channel. Oh, she was fantastic. She wasn't fantastic. In fact, BB and I went over the song list that we thought she'd sing. We thought she'd sing Holiday, Like a Virgin, Papa Don't Preach. You know, Vogue? Are you kidding? And then we thought Shaq was coming up through the floor. I thought it was Shaq. It was some guy named CeeLo. Here's what you got to start doing for the Super Bowl, folks. Put their names below it. And then MIA and the other 2 goofs, what a joke. Can you imagine? Basically, they were background singers, and nobody, I guarantee you 70% of America didn't know who CeeLo was. 80, maybe 85. MIA, they were missing in action until somebody flashed the bird. Are you kidding me? Horrible. Horrible halftime show. The hat thing that Madonna had. Elton John did that in the 70s. The guys coming out, carrying her. Cher did that in the 70s. It's copycat. But Madonna, I thought we deserved better. And she lip-synced on top of everything else. Somebody said she lip-synced. She's 53. She ain't doing all that dancing on them big-ass heels. Hey, honey, come out in the gown. Come out in the dress and just sing your hits. Kelly Clarkson, great job with the national. Everybody got to have a choir behind them now. Can't sing without a choir. Got to have the choir. Super Bowl game average. You got the 27th ranked defense winning a Super Bowl against a defense that was even worse. You're talking about it being a pass league? It is now. Hey, congrats to the Giants. New England, Hey, you got there 5 Super Bowls for Brady and Belichick, 3 and 2. Hey, the weather today, normal. It was beautiful out there in Indianapolis. Good job by the folks out there. And check your listings around the country. You've been listening to 30 and 5, the Mike North 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our #1 priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.